Good morning, and it is a beautiful rainy morning today. And today's project, we just loaded up old Yeller, the excavator, and we've got to take him to a job where they're trying to get a perc test done. And here in the Asheville area, if you don't have it completely cleared where they can walk it with ease, they won't even go in and do your perc test. So we're going to go and we're going to use the mulching head to mow down all the little saplings that are left, and we're going to clean the ground up. So that should set us up solid. Let's see if we can climb on up and out of here. Uh-oh. What's the dealio? Getting hung up on something. Welcome to this project today, and it's a pretty easy one. It's one of those typical, somebody came into this job and they had an excavator with a mowing deck, which is just a rotary cutter, just like a bush hog, and they were able to put some saplings down, but if you don't start at the top and mulch them down, once you cut them at the bottom, they just fall over. And a bush hog, since it's spinning this way with the ground, it has a hard time picking stuff up once it's down. So I don't know if this was just a skill level or inexperience or a little bit of both that caused this job just not to go too good. But we're going to take all these saplings, pretty much anything 3 inches and under. Let me turn you guys around here. All of this stuff through here has got to go. And again, we're cleaning this up so the city guys can get in here and do their perc test. So it's going to be a time lapse because, as you know, mulching can be a bit of a slow process. So here we go. All right, so this job's moving along. I'm not wasting time and dulling teeth trying to get this stuff up off the ground. I'm just kind of pushing that old dead rotten stuff into small piles. And after we get his mulching done, we'll put our bucket on. And I think he's got a buddy that's going to come and bring a couple of dump trucks for us. But I'm just working my way through here, getting these saplings down. The reason I stopped mainly is I smelled burning wood. And most of the time, it's because something gets hung in these edges over here. And that thing's spinning, will start burning it. And if you've got a lot of leaks and stuff and hydraulic fluid gets around that, it can be a bad day. Luckily, we've had a lot of rain around here, so I'm not really concerned about smolders getting going. So as soon as I shut the machine down, the smell of the burning wood went away. So all this little stuff it's gonna mulch pretty easily. I'm gonna mulch this guy down, just work my way out through there and work around in here where they're wanting to do their perc test. This is what they used to use for cattle fence. And sure enough, if you see one of these sticking up, and usually they've got a straight side and they're cut flat top. This guy, there's no telling how old it is, but you can see that barbed wire's embedded in there. And you better wear safety glasses, because if you try to pull barbed wire up and out of the ground, and you can see this is one reason I wasn't digging in too hard along the ground here. See there? Broke right off at the ground. Takes black locust posts forever to rot, but look how good that, really, I mean, that broke off at the ground. Look how good that wood still is. Probably over 100 years old. Look at them nails. They're like handmade. They got nails in them. They got staples that hold the barbed wire. So if you're fresh getting into this business, this is something good for you to learn. And you can always find them along like this bank. It's really steep. I bet that fence stretches right alongside the edge. So that's something to keep an eye out for. Now I'm leaving these sticking up because when I come back with the bucket, with those sticking up 2 or 3 feet, it's easy for me to grab the top and bend them over and break the root system loose, as opposed to having it flat at the ground trying to get it out. Notice that I won't start on this side of these limbs laying that way, because there's a high chance that it'll grab and sling it toward the road. So what I try to do is reach up here where that stem's sticking up and go down, and it'll suck it in. Just like that. Stingy with me. I'll fix him. It's cleaning that ground pretty well. We're just skimming back and forth, just like we're sweeping a floor. picking up speed, I'm kind of being proactive, watching for cars. When they're springy like that, sometimes it's easier to knock them down and then mulch them. Sometimes. Oop. Same trying to tip. Little steep. We'll work our way back over there in a minute. Gotta mind those tipping points. I don't know if you heard it, but as soon as I started to tip, I hit my trigger to turn that drum off. So in case it tipped on over and got in the dirt, it would minimize how much it dulled those teeth. So now, let's mulch our way through here. I might have to go ahead and put that bucket on today. And now you gotta always mind what's over here. There's a couple of guy wires there stabilizing the power pole, and believe me, I've cut them. I have cut them, and the power company's usually not very impressed. If they are, they express it in the form of a bill. I think the last time I cut 2, they didn't have those yellow pieces of plastic pipe on them to mark them, which doesn't excuse me from hitting them. But they were in such thick brush, I was running through there in a skid steer type mulcher, and it's a little harder to see in those, I think. And I cut right through those things. Now this rotten stuff, if it's a big something, just to save your money, you can grind it, not very well. But you can spend some time on that grinding it, like if you're trying to save your customer money. I think it's cheaper in the long run to just move this stuff around to the side and haul it to a mulch yard where they've got a big tub grinder. Those things are, if you wanted to hire them to come on a property like this, around here it's $7,000 per week to hire one of those guys. Whoop. He's trying to get over on me, ain't he? No, sucker. Well, this one right here is just going to cause me a little bit of grief, I think. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull him out. You gotta be careful doing this, because you'll hang those lines, and if you've got your drum spun up and pressure on those lines, it tends to be easier to rip them out. Oh, it don't have too much root system, as you can see. Just gonna push me a little path in here. Be careful, if that tree springs, breaks them lines, it ain't nobody's fault but mine. You got to be careful. The tree's about as dead as they can get. I'm gonna have to go get my bucket, I think. After today, I got it on the trailer, so it's not a big deal. Get over there. And again, if you're gonna have to use your boom for positioning, make sure your drum is not spinning for obvious reasons. Lunchbox. I've got it hung there, but sometimes if I've got it open, it'll try to swing around on me. What was that? Hopefully that wasn't my track. Oh yeah, that was my blade. I was about to say, Doesn't sound very friendly. See how vulnerable this guy is. Down she goes. So it must have been a pine beetle come through here. He's still rooted in there a little bit. Teeth, when they're sharp like that, you can grab something and pull it pretty good. Let's just go ahead and quit playing around with that for now. Now when you get stuff wrapped up on a drum like that, just sit still, and as long as it's picking speed up, it'll sling it out. Just like that. Ready to come down, I think. So yeah, we'll get this spot cleared up pretty easy. Get on down in here. If I can reach without tippage. It's trying to tip over on me just a touch. Now, see if we can press our way on through here. Back it in. Hope you guys are enjoying these videos I've been putting up. Haven't been getting any hate comments as far as people wanting something different, but if you do, feel free to drop it in the comments. I like video requests. It gives me a goal and something to work toward for you guys. Whoop. What's happening here? Now she's getting a little steeper. Burn this poison off this tree here. Knock this tree down. These little trees. And to my buddy with the Yanmar 55, your machine is actually rated to be able to run one of these heads. FYI, it doesn't take a very high flow machine to run these. Keeps trying to tip it. So yeah, 55 will run these, and I think technically a 35 can run this head, but I imagine it's probably not going to power through very good. Maybe there's somebody out there in YouTube land that has a 35 that runs this head. Even this 80 at times doesn't run this head the greatest. If you really want one of these machines to run a head, you've got to put an auxiliary engine on the back of the machine that just runs that head. My little orange flags are what's marking where their septic is going to be placed ideally. So that's what we got. That chip flying out through there. Uh-oh. Now you get a plug like that from a stem, just keep you something kind of tough nearby, and you can just kind of roll it backwards. And it'll usually come right back out of there, but I have had to use a chainsaw to unplug these jokers. They usually plug when you just don't let that head spin back up good enough. So yeah, there you go. I think I'm just gonna have to go ahead and get the bucket out, because this is just a whole lot of junk that's gonna be a pain to mulch. Let's see if I can just push this stuff. Don't really want to do that a whole lot. Come on, walk, I say. I'll tell you what's the truth now. She's not wanting to collaborate with me. Cooperate, I mean. Clean these crowns up just a touch. Where's my guy wire? Yeah, we'll just get this stuff a bit better. Fight with this thing a little bit longer and see what we can accomplish. That track right there sprocket keeps toothing over on me, so I'm gonna, after I get me a spot cleared off here, we'll jump out, we'll lay the grease to the tensioner. Clogged it up. Yes, indeed. Oh. Try to sling a stick. Hope that didn't go much anywhere. When you're down close to the ground, a lot of debris like this, just take your time. Keep it low and just move slow. Otherwise you're going to get into the dirt, you're going to be shortening right and left, and you're going to be aggravated. Very aggravated. Some of these deadfalls out of the way here. Even though they're dead and rotten, they're slippery to try to track across. It makes it a real pain. To try to track. Now, let's let the head spin down and we'll get up here and tighten this track up.